Life is full of ups and downs, and when we're in the midst of tough times, it's as if the weight of the world is on our shoulders. But what if there was a simple phrase that could help us find hope and strength, even in our darkest of moments? In this video, we're exploring the meaning and significance of the much-worn phrase, "This too shall pass," a timeless saying that has helped countless people throughout history overcome adversity and find their way to brighter days. So whether you're facing a personal crisis, or just need a reminder that tough times are only temporary, stick around and discover the power of this simple reminder, "This too shall pass." To begin, let's understand that the phrase, "this too shall pass," is a saying that suggests that whatever difficulty or hardship you may be experiencing in the present moment, will eventually come to an end. It's there to remind us that all things, both the good and bad, are temporary, and that we should try to have patience, faith, and hope during the tough and difficult times that come into our lives. The point of this phrase is to provide comfort, encouragement, and hope to someone who's going through, and to comfort them with the thought that things will get better one day. Now hear me, dears, I want to get right down to it, and that is, we're in no way implying that whatever present hell you may be going through will be over with anytime soon, or that it will be easy, or that you won't be left with scars. If someone had come to me and told me as I grieved horribly, "This too shall pass," the day after my only child passed in his sleep, I would probably have choked them. But as I sit here 9 years later, the horrible grief has passed, and the gaping wound in my heart has healed. Sure, there's a dull ache in its place, misty eyes at memories, and missing him, especially around his birthday and holidays, or when a new movie debuts that he would have dragged me to. Yet, I can smile now. I smile when I talk about him, instead of bursting into tears, and I wonder fondly at the man he would have become. I am so glad I told him I loved him nearly every day. That I was proud of him and I was glad to be his mum. I'm glad at the sacrifices his dad and I made to give him a good environment to grow and prosper in, and that he appreciated it, and told us both he loved us, often. So dare we say to you, this too shall pass. Though things are tough right now, maybe horribly so, and you're understandably feeling overwhelmed by what's happening, not believing you'll ever have a brighter day. Know that you will. Know that you'll wake up one day, and out of the blue you'll realize that though the memory is there with you, the hellish effects are gone. The scars have healed, and the unbearable pain that had you curled in a ball is gone, if not totally, it's a barely felt, live-withable ache. One that comes and goes, until it rarely comes at all. So what do you do while you're waiting? When you still have to show up and be a wife, mum, daughter, sister, partner, employee? When you can't totally shut down the way you want to? You take it one day at a time, and you take care of you. Whether it's morning prayers, affirmations, meditations, whatever, do it first thing in the morning to prepare yourself for the day, and the last thing at night, to prepare for a restful sleep. Then you need to take time to heal. This may entail taking some time from work if that's possible, and getting help in managing your home life or other responsibilities, while you focus on healing and recovery. Listen, dear, you have to take care of yourself. Heartache, anguish, and grief can be physically, mentally, and emotionally draining, so it's important, it's even okay, for you to focus on your self-care during this time. You need to eat healthy foods, you need to get enough rest, and you need to do those things that bring you a measure of comfort and peace. I know everything I just said can be super difficult. I didn't want to eat a crumb, my sleep was non-existent, and the last thing on my mind was comfort and peace. The shock of our loss was numbing. Yet we had to forge through it. Sisters, we are promised nothing in this life but the opportunity to live it, making of it what we can, knowing in the back of our minds that it's as fleeting as vapor. Everything we love can be taken from us in a breath, our trust can be abused, our safety and person compromised in the most horrible of ways, yet we live to survive it. Survive, no matter what. Survive this. Then, allow yourself to feel everything. Give yourself permission to experience the full range of emotions that comes with a devastating experience or loss, including sadness, anger, despair, rage, and grief. Acknowledge your feelings and express them in healthy ways, such as writing in a journal, taking meditative walks, screaming in the basement, or join a boxing gym and bang away on a heavy bag. Be active. Though you may feel as if you never want to get out of bed again, get out of bed. Get up every day and practice the business of living. Though your heart isn't in it, do it anyway. Every day. Next, open yourself to someone you trust and let them help you. Be honest and share with them the bad and the worst of it. Be honest concerning your emotions, sharing how low things have become, and how overwhelmed, distraught and shattered you're feeling. Let them come by your side and walk this way with you. You don't need to be alone, regardless if that's what your mind and emotions are telling you. Surround yourself with your village. Those people who care about you and can provide comfort and support. If you don't feel comfortable sharing with someone you know, then we advise seeking therapy, if you're struggling to cope with your grief or experiencing symptoms of depression or anxiety. Please don't be afraid or ashamed to talk to a professional regarding what's occurred, or your feelings or mental health. Then, depending on what you're dealing with, a support group may be very helpful, giving you a safe place to share what you're going through, with those who are going through a similar situation or experience. Sisters, believe this with us, the hardships of life are real, and the stuff of life and living. But encourage yourself with this one truth, and that's, even our most difficult struggles and heartbreaking experiences will eventually end. One day it will all be over, and you'll be on the other side. A survivor. So stay hopeful, and keep this timeless truth close to your heart. This too shall pass. As always, thanks for watching, and leave a comment below if you wish. Until next time.